Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title and probably by the state of my hair right now, today I'm bringing you a little hairstyles video. So I get so many questions all the time about how I hide my extensions, how I do certain hairstyles and all that jazz. So I'm gonna bring this video to you guys with I think about 8 different hairstyles. Before I do get started, if you haven't already, then make sure you do subscribe. The button is just down below, and also don't forget to turn on the bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's just get on with the video. Okay, so I have a list of my hairstyles on my iPad so that I can just breeze through them and go straight away. The first hairstyle that I'm going to do is just my straight up usual straight sleek long hair. How I achieve that is actually with these hair straighteners. These hair straighteners are honestly the best. They actually have foundation all over them because they're white. If I could have got these in a different colour, I would have, but I actually did get gifted these. These are by T3. You can change the heat setting and everything on them. This isn't sponsored, it is just like they did gift me this. I'm not getting paid to say this or anything. I just do generally use this and I get a lot of questions about these. But what I do really like is, like I say, you can change all the heat settings and everything, but you can also like add how long your hair is on it. You can add the thickness of your hair if your hair has been coloured, and then it generates a heat that is perfect for your hair. So I just think that's really cool, and yeah, I've been loving using these recently, and yeah, I'm going to use these to straighten my hair. And then in terms of other products that I use, I just like to use the Mark Hill heat protecting spray. I absolutely love loads of the Mark Hill range. I think it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten my hair. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to straighten your hair, but you will see anyway when I start going. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is now all straight. You guys know I obviously do have bangs cut in, so I am going to show you how I style them into my straight hair in just a second. But what I'm going to do now is go in with some shine oil and just some hair oil in general. That just helps to keep the little flyaway bits down, and it just like finishes off the look a little bit more. So I'm just going to take one pump on my hand, and then I'm just going to run my hands through my hair like so. So I'm now going to go in and style my bangs. So I just like to grab my bangs like so. I have so many questions all the time about how I style my bangs, and it is literally so simple. Like, I feel like this is the simplest way to do it. I've seen so many people do it with like the roller and the hairdryer and the rolling brush. I can't do that. It doesn't work for me. I've tried it I don't know how many times. What I use is just my straighteners and obviously the piece of hair. This is also the same method that I used for when my bangs were longer, because I originally didn't have bangs. It was just longer pieces of hair that looked sort of like bangs. I'll insert the picture on the screen here so you know what I'm on about. But this is the same method that I use to achieve that with like the longer bits at the front. So if you don't quite have bangs but you do have longer bits at the front, you could still do this and this method would still work. So what I do is I take my front little section here like so, take my straightener and I put it in like this, and then once I clamp it, I twist it a little bit, bring it down like so, and then it just falls like so. It does sometimes take a few goes, but you can see there it just sort of sweeps around. So I'm just gonna go again. So just grab the section, and then I like rotate it like 180, I think. Is that 180? Yeah, and then it's just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. And obviously the more you turn your straightener, the more curly it's gonna be. I find that 180 is just like the perfect curl as it pushes my bangs out. But yeah, that is sort of it. And then obviously you can flatten down some bits if you don't like how much they're sticking out, because sometimes I don't. But yeah, that is pretty much how I do it. That is my straight hair with my bangs. Okay, so moving on to the next hairstyle. It's just another variation of this straight sort of look. You guys know that when I don't have my hair like this, when it's straight, I have my little flicks at the bottom. But I get so many questions all the time about how I do that. And it's honestly so simple. And again, it's just with straighteners, no rollers, no hairdryer, nothing like that. You can do it as you go, but I just find if I just do it all together at the end, it just all looks the same. So what I do is I split my hair down the middle and I grab my hair like so. Then I'm gonna take my hair straighteners and I'm gonna run my straighteners down like so. And then when I get to about here, flip it 180, again, pull down, boom. Just that simple. It all curls together. It's all the same amount of curl. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Start straightening. When it gets to about here, flip 180. Boom. Let it cool a little bit. And then when you brush it, you have your little bouncy little curls at the bottom. So yeah, super quick and easy, and you know, just another variation of this hairstyle. And yeah, I just think it looks really cute. Okay, so the next hairstyle that I am going to show you is like a ponytail that I always wear. First thing I'm going to do is obviously just brush through my hair again. So what I do, because I want my ponytail to be like here, I just tip my head back like so and lift my hair up to the point where I want it to be, which is about here. And then I will just scrape my hair back with the hairbrush, like so. What I will do from there is go ahead and tie it. If I had a bobble on my wrist, so let me just go get one. Then next what I'm gonna do is get a little piece of hair about this thick, and I'm gonna wrap that around my ponytail like bubble so that can't be seen. And then what I'm gonna do is actually take some bobby pins or hair grip, whatever you want to call them. Again, I'm one that's not really that worried about seeing grips, but if you did want your grips not to be seen, then you could place this a little bit more tactical, but I just literally place it underneath and it doesn't bother me. Then I just bring the extra little bit back around again, like so. And then you could just leave it as a hairstyle like this, you know, it's super cute. You could spray the front bit to keep your bangs back, and it would just look like this, which I do think is super cute. And sometimes I do have it like this as well. So in fact, this is actually another hairstyle which I didn't intend on actually showing in this, but I do wear my hair like this quite often. Okay, so then the next variation of this hairstyle is I actually bring out my bangs. So I just go like this, sort of in the area where I know my bangs are. And my bangs do come out obviously really easily because they're a lot shorter. Then obviously I have already styled them because of the previous hairstyle, but what I just do is take my thing like this, do a 180 degree flip, and then it just flips to the back of my head, and it just creates a really nice like flick. And that is the other variation of it. Obviously you can have more hair down, you can have less hair down, but yeah, that is just basically how I style it. Obviously you can perfect it with hairspray and everything like that. So the next hairstyle that I'm going to do is my two little plaits into a ponytail. I wear this quite regularly. I like to put it in a ponytail so that you can't see my extensions. Obviously sometimes you can still see them, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do that. So I start off with my hair in a middle parting like so. Then what I'm gonna do is start plaiting this front little section of my hair here. So how I do that is I take a little section like so and split it into three. Then you wanna plait like a normal plait. So I find it's easiest to go underneath the middle section when I'm doing it on myself. So I go underneath the middle section, then the outer one comes underneath the middle section as well. Then I come back under with the outer one on this side like so, and then I grab a little section of hair and add that into this bit here. Then we still have the three sections. This outer one comes into the middle, and then again I add a little bit of hair into that middle section like so. We got the three sections again, then the outer one on this side comes into the middle. I grab a little bit of hair like so, and then we've got the 3 sections again, and then this one comes under, and you just repeat that process. I'm hoping that I've explained this in a way that you can like see what I mean and get my idea. I am going to move in a little bit closer so you can see what I am doing, but there are other tutorials on YouTube explaining how to French plait hair. This is just me trying my best to explain it, so I'm going to go a little bit closer. So I need to add a little bit of hair into this one here, like so. Then this side comes under the middle. We grab a little bit of hair, like so. And then we've got the 3 sections again. This outer one comes in. We grab a little bit of hair, like so. Pull on it, go back to the outer one, and just repeat. And then when you get to about here, what I'm gonna do is just plait normally for a few. Then what I do is take a little elastic like so. This one's just from Primark, and I grab this section here and I just start tying the hair. And then I like to give that a little pull, like that. Take my hairbrush and just give that a little brush. So that is what the plait looks like when it's done, and I'm now going to go ahead and do the other side. There we go. So that is both of the plaits done. Now obviously if you just have long hair and you don't have extensions and you're not worried about the extensions showing, then you could just leave it like this. Sometimes I do just leave it like this. I'm not too bothered, like I say, about my extensions being on show sometimes, so I do just think this is a cute hairstyle. You could also take a little bit of hair from your ponytail and wrap it around your elastic band, but yeah, I just think this is super cute. Another thing to note as well, obviously if you don't have extensions, your line can be a lot straighter. It's a little bit harder for me because when I do pull an extension up, it does pull like a little like clump of hair. It doesn't just pull like a straight line, so obviously my lines are a little bit off. But yeah, but moving on to the variant that I tend to wear more often, which is the ponytail like I mentioned. So obviously we've got the hair like this, and obviously if you are wanting to leave this down, you could have plaited these all the way down as well. You know, do whatever you want. But what I'm gonna do now is actually tie all of my hair up. So what I just like to do is push it all up like this. I take my hairbrush and scrape all of this hair up to the top. There we go. So I've got all my hair at the top here, and as you can see, majority of my hair extensions are covered. I would just take like a mirror so I can look a little bit closer. It's a bit hard because my mirror is so far behind, but that is the general idea of it. And then I take a hairband, which is on my wrist here, and I just tie my hair up. And then again, I'm going to take a little bit of hair like I did in the previous hairstyle and wrap that around my bubble. I just think this really helps to finish off the look. And then that is the next hairstyle. You can pull a few bits out at the front if you want, mess around with it, make it a bit more messy. But yeah, that is basically how I like to have it. Okay, so the next hairstyle is going to be Mermaid Waves. I absolutely love how Mermaid Waves look. They're just nice and beachy, really like loose, bouncy waves. How I achieve that is with the Mark Hill Mermaid Barrel. This is part of their Pick and Mix range. I absolutely love Mark Hill hair appliances, especially their Pick and Mix range. I'm obviously going to protect my hair again with the Mark Hill Heat Protectant Spray, and yeah, this is just going to take me a little while to do, so let's do a little time lapse for you guys. Okay, so this is the finished hairstyle. Obviously, you can just run your fingers through it, sort it out, whatever, but I think this just looks so nice. And obviously, if you don't have bangs, the front sections will maybe hang a little bit nicer, but I actually don't mind how it looks with my bangs either. Like, it just adds a little bit more texture and everything, but I just think this is such a cute hairstyle, super quick and easy to do. So yeah, that is the next one complete. Okay, so the final hairstyle, I'm obviously keeping my hair like this, but I'm going to do this picture here, which is my half up, half down. So as you can see, obviously I mermaid waved it all. So all that I need to do now is I'm just going to brush back this front section here, and I'm going to start my half up, half down ponytail. So I'm going to go from my ears here like so, and then I'm just going to go ahead and brush into this. Now I am actually going to go in with a bobble and tie that around like so. This just helps to like lift the ponytail a little bit, if you see what I mean. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a section from the ponytail and wrap that around the bobble so it can't be seen. And then I'm going to sort my ponytail out, give it a good little zhuzh over, and that sort of covers the extensions that are on show from here. Obviously it doesn't bother me, and obviously if you don't have extensions you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, this is the finished look. I absolutely love this hairstyle, and if you have some baby hairs, you know, you can slick and gel them back. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's super cute, super easy to do, and you guys love this hairstyle on me, and I love it too. So that was it for today's video, and I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, as always, please remember to get a huge thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see another one of these videos. But if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, then leave them in the comment section down below, and I will try to respond to as many of them as I can. But yeah, that is everything, and I will see you guys very, very soon with another video. Bye!